bright lights hide the dark secret. Tucked in neighborhoods and strip malls are massage parlors willing to sell sex on the side if you know how to ask.
Whew. Heavy topic.
For decades, Faith says she was trafficked for sex. Her early adult years spent in one of those illegal massage shops. She's asked us to conceal her identity to protect the privacy of her children.
I learned really young how to not speak, how to not have a voice, how to stay silent.
Street Grace, a nonprofit that combats sex slavery, says the industry represents the second largest form of human trafficking in the United States.
Literally, we lined up like a police lineup. Except we were in lingerie. The guy would choose which one of us he wanted. He would pay the house.
Did you want to be chosen?
No.
Faith says sex addicts may not be the people you expect.
They're not exclusive to any race. They're not exclusive to any job position. You learn that they have kids. You learn that they have wives.
Not every massage parlor is doing something illegal. Most are what they appear. And even those that are selling sex, well, they can have willful workers. But stories like Faith's do raise questions about just what our state is doing to help protect those that do need it.
We just need really more regulation on illicit massage businesses.
DeKalb District Attorney Sherry Boston is passionate about protecting women and children from trafficking. She says it often comes coupled with tax evasion and drugs. But the shell companies and layers of organized crime behind the businesses make it tough to stop.
They're like the Wizard of Oz pulling all of the strings, but getting to the wizard is the difficult part.
That's why Camilla Zulfagari, the executive director of Street Grace, wants statewide rules to limit spa hours, background checks for business owners, and a ban on residential living inside massage businesses.
A sure enough sign. They go in to do an inspection, and you see a room full of mattresses on the floor, a whole bunch of condoms, and one burner plate.
Street Grace studied reviews from a website that helps customers find businesses with sex to sell. The posts tell you how far a woman is willing to go, rates her appearance, and what the customer paid.
Horrific, treating people as merchandise and reviewing them as you would a meal.
Zulfagari says their research conservatively identified 165 illicit massage businesses in Georgia, most in metro Atlanta. They set up cameras at several of them to count the customers going inside. And what they found was a $42 million industry with more than 1,000 customers every month.
People love money. You could sell a gun once, you could sell a bag of dope once, but a child and an adult you can sell over and over and over again.
Many key politicians have posed for photos denouncing human trafficking. Yet Zulfagari says the focus is generally on children. When it comes to women, there is little enforcement.
You have to care about these victims, and you have to recognize that this is trafficking.
First place we're going to go is actually in Norcross. We tried to talk with managers at some of the businesses that had recent reviews. One immediately hung up and none returned my call. We also tried talking with the people who own the buildings where sex is allegedly for sale. None of them seemed to have the name or number of who to contact, but they weren't always easy to find. Many owners live out of state or use large management firms. And those that would comment didn't seem too concerned. Is there anything as a property owner you guys are able to do or would do? We even found a review for a massage business inside a building owned by the city of Atlanta. They said they were going to do something about it, but months later, it's still open and the city won't talk. Do you feel like there's a sense of invincibility within the industry? They know no one's coming to shut them down.
Definitely, because they've been opening in plain sight for, in some cases, decades, and no one has tried to shut them down.
Faith says she has no doubt inside the businesses that do cater to sex addicts, there are people being trafficked.
I felt shame for so long and so many years because I could never tell my story. I could never tell anyone because no one wanted to listen.
So to the women who may be trapped,
if you hear this, if you see this, if you just get a glimpse of it, just know that you're loved and that there is someone trying to rescue you. It's time for the blinders to come off and it's time for it to be exposed.